We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This game will start with a throw on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
At the 48-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight. Here we go. Turn 19.
Willis now to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Malcolm Roach in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Tommy Eichenberg, the former Buckeye, in there on the tackle. It is 3rd and long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Willis. He's got his man, Max Houghton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. 19, 18.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Raiders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing, Willis. He's got the tight end, Mayer. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 4 yards.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A 1st carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
19 tight. 19. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. This pass complete to Tompkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. York, good on the extra point. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLaughlin now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up second down.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Now a third and 2.
Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Bombers.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
And the Broncos are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
On the play. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Almost set.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
They'll go with him again. He slams it in there. And he is in. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Oh, big hole left side. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. York, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
My name is Hunt.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. To throw is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tommy Eichenberg, the former Buckeye, in there on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Third, they need 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll have a first down past the 40. third touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Oh, my son!
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Max Crosby. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver That one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
70 Rangers, 19, 18. Go street.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
Ready,
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is. Try the right side this time. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss
And
of
they've
2.
really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
To throw, here's Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
Sets up a first down and
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. They try to pick it up with Harvey, and he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3, forcing fourth down.
a 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Nick's gonna throw for it. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Marvin Mims. Touchdown Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Ray Greenlaw on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? 70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Gibbs. And he'll pick up the 1st down as he moves this up to the 29-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And he'll get this up past the 30-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
70.
Now Willis. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Willis's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Nix to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Throwing is Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. Nice.
Willis to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Raiders 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 70 Rangers. Liking 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. It's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Las Vegas, first down.
Get it.
Gain of 4 yards.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 18-yard line. It's a pickup.
2nd down, they need 7.
2nd and 7.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 go.
Willis. That is caught for 3. And the Raiders are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And the Raider first down.
70 Lions.
And goal.
Come on.
The
Come on.
2-yard
Set.
line.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Willis. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
2nd down. Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. Ready?
To throw is Willis. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 180. Return.
They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
22 yards.
Here's first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Return.
Back to the air one more time. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Return.
Throwing, Nix. For the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
This is 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Return.
They'll go play action with Nix. He finds his tight end, Ingram.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
43-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. Raiders are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.